Yo, what's going on everyone? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you a really good method to complete the Cayo Perico heist that will guarantee you the best secondary target loot 100%, which will definitely help anyone when running this heist as a solo player. That being said, if you're going to enjoy today's video, don't forget to go down below and drop a like on it. But now, let's go. Okay, so the first thing that you want to do is of course enter inside of your Kosatka, walk up to your planning board, and then pay the $100,000 to start up the Cayo Perico heist. Once you start it, now you want to click right here where it says gather intel, because that is the first thing you need to do. Go gather intel on the Cayo Perico island. Once on the island, now what you need to do is start scoping it out for secondary target loot. And the first area that you want to start looking for secondary target loot at is first of all right here at the airstrip. Just make sure after scoping out your secondary target loot over at the airstrip, as long as you got at least one pile of the Coca-Cola, you don't even have to worry about going over to the North Dock, because for this specific method, we only need at least one pile of the Coca-Cola. Yes, you heard that correctly, only one pile, because the main point of today's video is I'm going to be showing you how to duplicate one pile of Coca-Cola into two piles. On the other hand, if you did not find any of the Coca-Cola over at the airstrip, you can always go over here to the North Dock, and over here at the North Dock, you most likely will always find the Coca-Cola, and not only one pile, you'll find multiple piles of Coca-Cola. As you can see in this building here, I have not only one, not only two, but three piles of Coca-Cola in this one building alone. Anyway, here is that exact building that I showed you guys with all of the Coca-Cola piles inside of it, because this is most likely the building that you will most likely always find Coca-Cola inside of. And don't worry about the lever. This lever is completely glitched. As soon as you pull this lever, it's just going to stay open continuously. Just keep in mind though, if you do find your Coca-Cola over here at the North Dock, like I said, you most likely will have multiple piles, meaning you won't even have to use the trick I will be showing you in today's video that will be duplicating your Coca-Cola piles. So yeah, honestly, when doing the Cayo Perico heist, if you do have all of your Coca-Cola over here at the North Dock and none over at the airstrip, this specific video is not really going to be really good for you, but you can still watch it to see what happens. But just keep in mind, this trick I'm going to be showing you is really only good for when you do have your secondary target loot Coca-Cola over at the airstrip. Anyway, once you do finish looting all of your secondary target loot at the airstrip and the North Dock, now what you need to do is go over to the communications tower, which my route that I like to take is over here at the left side of this guard tower. I like to literally go up this little hill onto this hill here, and once you're on this hill here, you can literally just take the exact way that I'm going all along here, all the way over to the communications tower. Make sure that if you do see a guard that is driving around, that you stay out of their cone of vision, because sometimes they can spot you if you aren't really careful. But as long as you did not get caught, once you do get over to the communications tower, now what you need to do is hack the signal box. And once you hack the signal box, now what you need to do is go over to your Sightseer app on your phone, and now you need to see what your primary target loot is. As you can see, my primary target is going to be the pink diamond. Once you find your primary target, now you can literally leave the Cayo Perico island. Once you have left the island, now what you need to do is 5 different setups. First of all, the first approach vehicle setup, then 3 equipment setups, and then you need to do the final weapon loadout setup. And I have already made a video going fully into detail how to do every single one of those individual setups that I just mentioned to you. So if you want to see that video, make sure you click the video that you see on the top right corner of your screen right now. Anyway, let's cut straight to it and get straight into how to complete the Cayo Perico finale with this new method that I'm going to be showing you. Okay, so now going over the settings for the Cayo Perico heist, you want to make sure you put the approach vehicle set to the long fin. Now go down to where it says infiltration point, and if you're looting over at the airstrip, make sure you set it to the main dock, but if you're looting over at the North Dock, make sure you set it to the North Dock. From there, now go down to where it says compound entry point and set that to the drainage tunnel. Then go down to where it says escape point, set that to the same thing you set your infiltration point to. Then go down to time of day, set it to daytime, of course weapon loadout, and then make sure you put suppressors on your weapon. Alright, so now it is time to get into the finale for the Cayo Perico heist, and the area that I'm going to be looting my secondary target loot at in this specific video is going to be over at the airstrip. So if you are looting over at the airstrip, all you need to do is simply drive over here over to the airstrip and park exactly as I did right here. That way it's very easy for us to leave on our boat once we are ready to leave. Anyway, once you do hop off the boat, now what you need to do is head over to whichever area your secondary target loot is over at, which mine is over here. So to get over here to this area, you want to first of all take out that guard on top of that building right there. Now go on top of this building here and take out the security camera right against this building, and once you take it out, now jump down here. Once you jump down, now literally walk up to the gate and then burn it open. Once you burn it open, now walk up to your pile of Coca-Cola and pick up the entire pile except for 2 bars. Yes, the entire pile except for 2 bars, so be very careful when picking up this entire pile. To be careful, just make sure once you're starting to get to the end of the pile that you aren't spamming A and you're just pressing A one by one. And once you have exactly 2 bars on the table, just like I do right here, now what you need to do is leave those 2 bars there and now make your way out of here. So literally just run all the way back over to where we parked our boat. That is exactly why I told you to park your boat the way I told you. That way, once we do get inside of it, it is really easy for us to leave. Anyway, once you are inside of the boat on the driver's seat, now what you need to do is drive this all the way around the entire island over to the drainage tunnel entrance of El Rubio's compound. As you can see, I just arrived over at the entrance of the drainage tunnel, and once you do arrive over here, what you need to do is click right D-pad to start cutting open the drainage tunnel entrance. And once you do fully cut open the drainage tunnel entrance, what you need to do is swim through the entire tunnel all the way over to the end and click right D-pad to confirm your route. And just like that, after that, you'll be put through a cutscene of you loading into El Rubio's main compound. Once you are inside the compound, now what you need to do is follow exactly what I'm doing. So go up these stairs, hop over this railing, go all the way down this hallway and take a left. Now take a right past this palm tree, hop over this railing. And now what we need to do is go up these stairs once the security guard is walking away. Now go all the way into this building, all the way up to here, and now lean up against this exact wall. From here, wait until the security guard goes all the way down the stairs, and now literally just walk past him as I did here. Once you walk past him, now we can literally go into El Rubio's main office, and now we need to first of all steal the money inside the safe, which can be anywhere from $20,000 to $100,000. Next, what we need to do is go over to the fingerprint cloner and then do the really easy fingerprint cloner hack, which I'm pretty sure you all know how to do this. Once you do successfully hack the fingerprint cloner, now what we need to do is enter inside the elevator and click right D-pad to go downstairs. Once you are downstairs, we are now going to be inside the vault, so now go over to the gate entrance of the vault and then burn it open. Once you burn it open, now what we need to do is steal our primary target, which as you can see, my primary target is going to be the pink diamond. And if your primary target is inside the glass case, it's literally as simple as you burning it open. And if your primary target is inside the safe, all you need to do is open up your phone, look at your text, get that code, and then put that text of the code inside of the safe. Anyway, once you do get your primary target, now what we need to do is head back over to the elevator, click right D-pad, and now we can make our way out of the compound. Leaving the compound is really easy. All you want to do is come over here to this railing right here, and once you are at this railing, make sure you jump over it once there is no guards down below you. So once you jump down, now make sure you are very careful for any guards. As you can see, I can't really go forward right now because there is a guard looking that direction, but once he is looking away, I can now simply go straight forward and now make my way out of here. But as you can see, once again, there is one more guard. Just like before though, literally just wait until he walks away, and now all we need to do is walk right behind him over to the front entrance and then spam right D-pad to make our way out of here. Now, once we are outside of the compound, what we need to do next is take out the security guard right here guarding this motorcycle. Once we take him out, now get on top of the motorcycle and drive it over here to this Valkyrie. There is going to be one guard right here guarding it, so now take him out. Once you take him out, now drive over here to this road where there's going to be one more guard driving in this car. Just take him out. Don't worry, you can miss a few bullets. It doesn't really matter. From there, now we need to make our way back over to the front entrance of the compound right over here and take out this one guard right here next to that tree. Once you take him out, now hop off of your motorcycle, and now we need to take out these 2 guards. Don't think too much of it. You just want to take them both out. Really simple with headshots, just like I did there. Now go over here to the security camera and take out the security camera right there, and then get on this motorcycle. Once you are on the motorcycle, now what you need to do is take the exact way that I'm taking along this mountain, going all the way over to the main dock, because the main dock is where we need to go over to get the boat to head back over to the airstrip to finish looting the rest of our secondary target loot. So yeah, just make sure you follow the exact way that I'm going all the way along these mountains, making sure you try your best not to crash, and then once you get to this side of the building, you want to make sure you hop off of your motorcycle. Once you get off, now go over here to the very front of the building and take out the guard and also the security camera. Once you take out both of those things, now what we need to do is go over here to the very front of the docks where the security guard is going to be located at. As you can see, here he is, so take him out. And once you take him out, now what we need to do is go all the way along these docks until you see these next 2 guards. Now take out these 2 guards just like we did with the 2 guards over at the front entrance of the compound. Once you take them out, now what we need to do is get inside of the boat and then drive it over here against this wall. Once you are against the wall exactly how I am here, now slowly drive forward and also aim right here where I'm aiming. As you can see, there is one guard here, so now once you have the shot, take the shot and take him out with one headshot, just like I did right there. After you do take out that guard though, make sure you don't go straight forward right away though, because as you can see, there is going to be a patrol boat slowly coming by. So wait until he fully passes by, and once the patrol boat fully passes by, now we can literally go all the way around him and head all the way over to the airstrip. Once you have arrived back over at the airstrip, now what we need to do is head back over to the exact same pile that we left those 2 bars of Coca-Cola at, because those 2 bars are not only going to be 2 bars anymore, it's going to be a completely brand new pile. Also, in case you are coming to the exact location that I am once again, make sure you take out the guard that will be sitting inside of here. There will be one, but he's really easy to take out. Once you take him out though, now enter inside of here, and as you'll see, the entire pile of Coca-Cola is now completely brand new and completely full. As you remember, before we only left those 2 bars, but now once we actually came back outside of the compound, the entire pile will respawn and literally duplicate. So now we can pick up the entire pile once again. Just make sure you don't do the mistake that I did, because as you can see, our bag is not completely full, of course, because we didn't pick up the first full pile. So just make sure you pick up 2 bars of any other secondary target loot anywhere nearby you. And yes, if you're wondering, I accidentally forgot to pick up those 2 bars. That's why I'm letting you know right now. So at least you learn from my mistake. But yeah, I could have easily had a full bag of loot. But yeah, I just for some reason completely forgot when filming this video. Anyway, once you get back over to your boat, now what we need to do is drive this boat as far as possible away from the Cayo Perico Island. And once you are far enough, the entire heist is going to end, and then you will be getting paid your amount of money. After you did drive far enough out into the ocean, you now should be put through a cutscene of you delivering the bag over to the client. And here is exactly how much money I got paid for completing this heist. As you can see, heist passed. My potential take was $5.45 million. My actual take was $1.66 million. And the elite challenge should be pretty easy for you to complete. As you can see, I completed it under 15 minutes. I had 0 hacks failed, but sadly, I did not have my bags completely full. And that was my mistake. As I said, I forgot to pick up 2 more bars of any single other secondary target loot. So just make sure you learn from my mistake, and after you pick up those 2 full piles of Coca-Cola, make sure you also pick up 2 bars of any other secondary target loot. That way your bags are completely full. And yeah, that is now going to be the end of today's video. Now you know the best way to get the best secondary target loot 100% every single time you do the Cayo Perico heist in GTA 5 Online, because even if you have only 1 pile of the Coca-Cola, now you know the trick to duplicate that 1 pile to turn it into 2 piles. Just keep in mind, even though this method is really good, it really only works for when you do have the Coca-Cola over at the airstrip, because like I said earlier in the video, if you do have Coca-Cola over at the North Dock, you're most likely going to have multiple piles, meaning you don't even have to do this trick to begin with. But from now on, if you ever do run into a Cayo Perico heist where you only have 1 pile of Coca-Cola, you can easily do this trick to duplicate that pile and have a guaranteed 2 piles of Coca-Cola every single time you complete the Cayo Perico heist. And yeah, that's it for me. Until next time, I will see you all in my very next video. Peace.